Hey there, this is Beth Lauren Parrish with Inspired Riding. I'm a remote coach and certified riding instructor. I encourage equestrians to feel safe, connected, and confident with their horses. In this podcast, I'm going to tell you about a dream that reminded me of my power. I woke up in a daze. I had just been battling with an evil headmistress, worse than Umbridge, at Hogwarts. The thing that really struck me is that I was able to stop her from doing more damage to the students by engaging her in a little story about the pony I rode at a summer camp. Yes, this is how my mind processes at night. When I started writing in my journal about the wild dream, I realized why I had it. I can get so involved with helping others that I sometimes get caught up in their energies. This happens to empaths often. When I remember to breathe and step back into my power, my magic, my sheer joy of being alive and getting to play with horses, that's when things start to unfold effortlessly. The pony I spoke of was named Earl Grey, and even though he was 11 hands, he was a spunky and athletic little dude. He was my pony for the entire summer of 1989, my 11th year of life. Side note, Harry Potter learned he was a wizard at age 11. We were both so excited to jump all the jumps, and even flew over 3-foot fences with ease. We truly enjoyed connecting with one another. We went on many adventures at the camp in upstate New York. Some of the fun included getting to line up with all the big horses in a large open field, and then being told to race. Seriously. Would you believe this little guy and I actually blew past everyone? That little guy had some legs. We went to a few local competitions and cleaned up. We took many ribbons, including a reserve champion in the equitation classes. What I found interesting is that there was never any doubt about how we would do. I trusted him completely. I had no fear and just enjoyed every second of riding him. I remember having a sense of just knowing he loved to jump just as much as I did. There was a very cool cross-country course set up, and it included a grid of 11 small jumps in a row. It was called the Nevele, which is 11 spelled backwards. You had to jump through the entire grid or you would be stuck. Urgel, as I love to call him, was absolutely perfect. There was no hesitation for this obstacle. I felt pure bliss and excitement going through it. It was the most fun I had with any horse or pony thus far, and I had the amazing opportunity to have ridden at least 20 different lesson horses at my riding school before this summer. We would go on trail rides all the time. I would steer him over to the crabapple trees, grab those little pieces of fruit, take one tiny bite, and then let him have the rest. He loved those, but not nearly as much as the time we were allowed to go blueberry picking. We were sent to another part of the trail where there were blueberry bushes. We were then handed little buckets. With Earl Grey being so small, he parked himself inside one of the bushes as I proceeded to do my picking. Now, if you can gather from his name, Earl Grey, he was a little gray pony. So by the time we were done, he pulled out of the bush and he was purple all over. The blueberry story was what I had told the headmistress in my dream. I guess I had forgotten about it lately. My subconscious wanted to remind me of the joy and fun I had. It can be cultivated again. Just one deep breath and a thought of that precocious little pony, and I can't help but smile. Have you forgotten how powerful you are? As J.K. Rowling has said, we do not need magic to change the world. We carry all the power we need inside ourselves already. We have the power to imagine better. What are you imagining lately? I'd love to hear your thoughts. Feel free to reach out. You can find me on inspiredriding.com or on facebook.com/inspiredriding. Thank you so much for listening, and may the horse be with you always.